Mr. Crafters, and welcome to this tutorial where I'm going to be showing you a very effective golden EXP farm built using the new update aquatic features of the trident and turtle eggs. In order to get decent rates, you must have a reliable source of carrots or potatoes, which is a downside, but it's worth building because it saves you the trouble of building those laggy obsidian farms. The rates of the farm depend entirely upon you, but the rule of thumb is the more carrots and potatoes you have, the better rates you will get. So let me show you how it works. The chamber on top acts as the initial breeding place that adds baby pigs onto the platform below. Once some of the babies grow up, you can go ahead and start feeding them on this platform instead of up in the chamber. This will make their numbers increase much faster. Once you have a satisfactory amount of pigs on the platform, you want to wait for a thunderstorm to come, and then you want to take a trident, enchant it with channeling, and aim right in the middle. That should turn them all into zombie pigmen. After you've done that, you can activate this lever, which will open up a gate, and let all the pigmen fall down, either to their deaths, or to just being half a heart. They're all going to be after that turtle egg. When you go down here, there's a switch to have them either die or go to half a heart. Right now, they're at half a heart, and so you would be able to kill them by punching them or even using a looting sword. But I'm going to use a potion just to show you how crazy the EXP can be from this. That's a good amount of EXP. Then you would go ahead and push this button here to collect everything into this chest. I would have the hopper minecart going back and forth constantly, but it would create a problem when you unload the chunk, so it's better to just have a button and do it manually. Okay, so first I'm going to show you how to build the chamber that breeds the pigs. You're going to start off with 5 blocks like this. You're going to extend it by 1. Then add 3 blocks like this and 1 right there. Break that, place a fence post. Then you want to build up a wall around it, like this. Skip that block there and continue the wall over on this side. All the way around. And then you want to build up the wall 1 more. Water source right there, and 1 right there. And then you want to place some slabs right there, there. Oh, not there, there, and there. Then you can go ahead and fill all of this in with any block of choice. Alright, there. And then go ahead and cover everything in a box. Just like this. There you go. And then break that, because that's where your pigs are going to go. Now, this part is optional, but I like to put some glass here in the front just so I can see what's going on. But there you go. That's the breeding chamber done. Next, you want to extend the wall out here in the front, just like this. This is where the babies are going to travel through before they land on the platform. And you want to take a trapdoor, place it right there, and open it up so they can fall down through it. The next step now is going to be placing a water source block right under here. You'd think from looking at the design that you wouldn't need to do this step. However, I noticed when I was testing this out that if the breeding chamber is too close to the lightning pad, then the pigs in the top breeding chamber might turn into pigmen. So you just want to offset it by a few more blocks to give you just a little bit more room. And you do that by placing the water source right there and then the sign right there. And you can take that block out The next step is building up the platform that the babies are going to fall through and wait till they become pigmen. So from that last block, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down, and that's the platform. You can take the corner out if you want. And you're going to extend this 3 in each direction, making for a line of 7 blocks. There you go. So that's a 7 by 1, and you're going to extend it 6 more in this direction. Or 5 more in this direction, actually. Because the 6 is going to be the gate. There we go. So that is a 7 by 6 platform. You're going to enclose this in walls. It could be 2 high or 3 high. I like either way. I'm doing it 3 high just in case any of them escape. But I've never seen one escape on my 2 high one on the other side, so you could do it either way. There we go, just finishing the wall. And there you go. That's a platform built. Now I'm going to show you how to build the gate. I'm going to use a different block just to show you more easily. You're going to line the last set of blocks with trapdoors, closed trapdoors, just like that. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 3 blocks high and have a gap of 2 in between. And then just continue this all the way to the end. There you go. And that's where the pigmen are going to fall through. Now here comes the tricky part. Placing the pistons. You want to place sticky pistons facing onto these blocks just like that, which is easier said than done, because even in creative mode you really have to get the right angle. See, I'm kind of having some trouble here. Let me just do it the easy way. Oh my goodness. There we go. And then take those out. And then let me do that. Oh, this is okay, I can tell this isn't going to work. Let me just do this the easy way as well. There we go. Line all those pistons all the way to the end. Take those temporary ones out of the way. And there you have your pistons placed. Time to add in the redstone now. You want to go behind here and have a little ledge so you can connect the pistons. Let's get some redstone. And you want to cover this entire thing with redstone. And also place redstone on top of all of these pistons as well. And you want to grab some glass and make yourself an elevator so that these pistons can be connected to the same input. Something exclusive only to Bedrock Edition, of course, because something like this wouldn't be able to work on Java. There you go. And then grab yourself a lever and a solid block. You can put a solid block up there to make the current travel. Okay, 1 block up. Or I could have just put some redstone there, but there we go. This should work now. Gate closed. Gate open. Perfect. Next, you want to start building the fall chamber. I like to do it with glass, but you can do it with any block. What's important is to have this top right up here, otherwise the pigmen might be able to get to the egg and start breaking it, which you don't want. And you want this to go all the way to the other side. There you go. So the pigmen are going to be in here. They're going to think this trapdoor is a full block. They're going to walk towards the turtle egg. That's going to be right here, and they're going to fall down. So you want to place some glass there, and then put your turtle egg right there. If this turtle egg is block number 1, then all the way down there at block 28 is where the hoppers are going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the chest. So there, and then I'm going to have the hoppers pointing into it like that. And I'm actually going to have these hoppers offset by 1. So you're going to have more on one side than the other. So on one side you're going to have 2 pointing in, and then on the other side there's going to be 3, just like that. Now for some powered rails. You're going to place a block there with a powered rail on top like that, and then 1 on top of this hopper. And then you're going to connect them with regular rails in between. Now grab some solid blocks, place 1 right there, button on top of that, redstone torch right there, solid block on top of that. And then hopper minecart on there, and that button should send it back and forth. There you go. That's how that works. Okay, ready for another tricky part, you guys? Some more pistons coming. Temporary sticky piston right there. Another one back here. And then there, and then, yeah, there's another one right there. And you want your pistons facing that way. Extend those out all the way on either side. Okay, then you can go ahead and stick whatever block you want them to land on the face of those pistons, and then connect them all up with redstone. Now this is the block that they're going to land on if you choose to have them to have the farm and looting mode, or one punch mode. Otherwise you can just toggle it on and off to have them die automatically, and as long as the lever that you have it on is attached to a solid block, that should work properly. Like this. Oops, there we go. Forgot some redstone there. There we go. This landing platform is now ready to be closed off. So you want to go 2 layers high, just like this. And then fill in any extra gaps that you might have. And then you want to take some slabs and put them over the top of this right here. Now that's going to prevent any items from exploding in all directions. They're going to keep it relatively all in the landing platform. That way the hopper minecart can pick them all up and send them down into the chest. Right there. So the items are going to be trapped between those slabs. And finally, the last thing you need to do is build up the chamber that they're going to fall through. I like to make it out of glass, so I'm going to go ahead and build it up and meet you guys back when it's done. While I demonstrate this once more, I would like to thank you all for watching, Miners and Crafters. Please leave a like, and don't forget to hit that bell.